Hey guys, Damon Hunt here with the Forex forecast. Okay, so we had some beautiful trades here. It's Father's Day here in Canada, and wow, missed some really nice action. I just want to leave. I want to leave my lines up here just to show you how my calls have been working. So that's my earliest call that I started when I started leaving. Then I had this call, that call, and this one that gapped through over the weekend. And you can see that it has turned into a buy, of course, because it's on the top side of it. Anyway, just beautiful action in here. Let's go into the earlier. Actually, let me show you where I got these targets from so you know what the hell I'm talking about. You can see, just if you take this whole swing down in the daily here, the 38.2 is right at the 27.50. That's why I like that level. Well, 27.35 per that. But actually, using other targets, I really like the 27.60 area, I think. Let's just go and figure out why. Oh yeah, here's my levels, I called them. So at 27.75 area here, the 28.27. I don't know why I took out my 27.50 that I had earlier. Anyway, it came up to 27.48, 47 on this chart, 48 when I was watching it. And I want to show you why. This first swing here, if we just use this whole system as a fib, you'll see it comes up to right here. And did I get that right? Almost not. Sorry, I gotta just delete this line a second. No, it's not giving it to me. It's got 1 over 1. Anyway, that's right here. You can see that we were, I think I was about, yeah, 27.50. So I was actually waiting for another touch on it because right when I walked in the office, it was coming away from that. And I was like, oh, one more touch, just give it to me. And we didn't have it, so that was that. And, you know, it's Father's Day, so I can't really, you know, I can walk in and be 3 seconds and then walk out. But anyway, so yeah, that was the target that I really liked there. As an ultimate target, I think we may go a little higher. I think it was 27.80 or, Jesus, I don't even know what the hell it was now. Anyway, this area is tough, really tough. I had a line in here, I think, that I was using. I like, just in case it hits at a trend line too. There's a lot of trend lines you can use through here, and I had cleaned it up. Just to make it easier on myself. Okay, so what I'm looking at here today is, I'm not sure if this is the end of an ABC. It's really close if it is. It's going to be up here, or it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going up. But regardless, we should get some kind of a move down out of this system here. Now, if it's already started, then I need to look at catching it now, don't I? So I went down into the lower time frames here. And we're just about to hit the 61.8. And not only that, we're actually going to hit another fib again. I think it was this. Oh no, it's right here. If you take this as a system, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we may have just done one of those bounce outside the fib and then come right back below, breathe on the fib, and continue. So if that's the case, we actually have a fib here at 27.17 from this move, right? And our 61.8 retracement of this move down is at the same spot. So 27.18, 18. So just a few pips shy of that right now. It's not the entry, the kind of entry that I really like. It's not that stop grabber entry kind of excitingness that this would have been. But anyway, yeah, I caught it when I came in today. It was coming through here. And I didn't want to take a momentum and just leave the thing on, so but it looks like it would have been a good trade just on this close here with a stop loss. Oh yeah, it only went 8 pips back. Anyway, it was a really nice trade. Simple, easy. So I hope we get a simple, easy one tonight. That would make me really happy. I also was looking to buy in here. I'll show you. I was just looking for this. It's real simple. And that was close enough that it was on top of a trend line. It was close of the gap, you know, just a spike through. It was the L4. It was definitely enough that I would take that trade up at that time. Never came down, and it actually stopped on one on my other fib. Sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. Right there. So I just done prior market to first swing low, and it was right there. It's not wonderful pips out of there, but 35 pips. This was gorgeous. Even this was nice. This market open, the way it gapped and then continued. It's really nice. Gap, break. Yeah, anyway, I could go into the 3x3 action there, but who cares, really, because it's done. So there's no breathe here. There's no breathe here, so it's kind of a weird, like, we're just going for it kind of action, but it's fast, it's big, it's definitely the kind of fib trading you want to do because it just hits a fib and bounces, right? So, beauty. Yeah, so anyway, I'm looking at taking a trade out here. It may just burst right through and start making higher highs, so it's and it's a little early because it's before the Euro Open. But I mean, if you want to be safe on it, I'll just put another parameter. So if it goes up, touches our thing, what we're looking for is not for it to dick around. We want it to come through, and then we don't mind some consolidation underneath, you know, whatever, because we have this 5-minute trend line, right? That actually lines up very nicely with this trend line. And it's been breathing up, and then we want it to drop out on something like this. And if you want, you can just take out profits at the L4 or at the close of the gap and the last swing high there, right? So it is a reason. But in the long-term aspect, just this leg up, for example, 38.2 is 26.30. So you're looking at nearly 100 pips if you want to try and take it through that. And if we can get below this trend line, which has been, you know, doing those fake outs on, which is super annoying, if we can get below that trend line again, it should be the last time we fake it out. You can't fake a trend line out that many times. And the great thing is because we've got such a move up here over the 3x3, if this does fail, if it does close again below the 3x3, we can get a beautiful action down. So worst case scenario, we'll take a trade up here, it'll come down, sit on top of the 3x3 and continue up, right? So we should get a bounce out of it, is all I'm trying to say. So that seems to be my trade. And the L4 one up, I don't like it now, though. Unless we're doing something like this. Let's take it from there, say. Maybe. I'd have to see what the fibs look like on the way down here. Now, the problem with taking this trade here, by the way, and one of the reasons you may not want to take it on the nose, is that all systems are bull right now, like crazy bull. So, and we've just thoroughly tested the daily pivot, and we're breaking and breathing already on top of the L3, which means uptime, right? So there's a lot of reason why this would fail. So you may want to take it just if it comes outside here, right? So if it kind of doodles along, breaks, breathes at any time, then you know you could give it a whirl. The other thing is we could make higher highs because bigger targets are not hit yet. So I wouldn't, you know, get too married to that trade yet because we got some beautiful, oops, too big, some beautiful areas up here still that we could easily go touch. If this thing motors, what are we, 4 hour, 10:19. Yeah, so we got 45 minutes before this candle closes in the 4 hour. So if this 4 hour is bullish, like engulfing or something like that, we could get a nice hit on any of these levels and take her down. So I'm not even, you know, usually I have no problem getting in front of a trade if there's a fib on it, but I'm not going to do it on this trade. That's how risky I think it is, because there's so much going bull right now. Except I love that it's a fib touch. I love that. I love that it did a wash and rinse over here, and we're breathing on it. I love that kind of thing. It's such a nice trade, but if I take this later system, we could even have a later one up at the 23, up at the 2730 area, because this is a later swing low. It's not quite such a big one like this one, right? Sorry, it's this one. So depending what system we're in, it could be either one of those. Anyway, I don't know if I was of any help tonight. I wish I had some. You know, Father's Day was on one of those shit days, but it just happened to be that was awesome trading today, and I wasn't there to play with it. Okay, so I will come on later if I have a trade or if I do something crazy. Goodbye.